Thanks, dear Lord, for bringing us here safely. He does realize he's killing and burning one of the only animals we brought with us. Laman, please try and show some respect. We're in the wilderness, and we don't know where we're going. Where are we gonna get food when those animals are gone? You are pushing it. I'm pushing it. He's pushed us all the way out here. Enough, Laman. I've heard you complain for 3 days now without ceasing. You hear me complain, but you don't talk to me. Because it won't make a difference. You won't listen. You don't want to understand. You just want to go back to Jerusalem, and we can't do that. Give me some credit. I'm here, aren't I? What else do you want from me? Laman? Okay, look at this river. Please, how are you like this river? How am I like a river? Ooh, they both murmur. Quiet, Lemuel! I thought you were asking the group. Laman, humor me. What do you see when you look at this river? Water. Yes, but you have water in your water skin that you carry. What's the difference between them? I thought we left the synagogue behind us. Laman, you want me to talk to you. This is me trying to help you understand. Okay. I see a lot of water. Good enough. Yes, this is a lot of water, but it's all moving in one direction. Not only does it nourish and strengthen the area around it, but it is a force to be reckoned with. It flows powerfully in one direction and empties into the Red Sea. A man could not stick his arm in the river and hope to change its course. So, I'm like a river of water moving in one direction. Yeah, I totally get what we're doing out here now. Makes perfect sense. I'm not talking about what we're doing out here. I'm talking about you. You're like this river, Laman, moving powerfully in one direction. But oh, that you would run continually into the fountain of righteousness. Because if you don't, it will be very hard for you to understand anything that's about to happen. Because you will be going in the wrong direction. And you, Lemuel, me? I wish you would be more like this valley, firm and steadfast in keeping the commandments of the Lord, instead of just going along with whatever anyone says. Okay. I've said enough. I'll be in my tent. Father, can I ask you another question? I'm not in the best of moods, Laman. Can't it wait? I'm just trying to understand. Fine. Go ahead. What gives you the right to judge an entire city? What allows you to tell yourself that you're better than thousands of other people? Laman! What gives me the right? You always know the wrong question to ask, don't you, Laman? Lehi, dear, he's young. He doesn't know what he's saying. You go to the tent and let me take it from here. No, Sariah. He's not a child anymore. He knows what he's saying. Let's see how much of an adult he is. I assume the city you mean is Jerusalem. Tell me something, Laman. How did the Jewish people come to live in Jerusalem in the first place? What do you mean, how did the Jews come to live there? They just do. What does that have to do with my question? You want to speak of adult things, but can't even answer a simple history question? What does history have to do with you? Are you avoiding the question, or are you just ignorant? Fine! It was King David that made Jerusalem the capital for the people of Israel. And who did David serve? No one. He was the king, the greatest king ever. Where did David come from? The tribe of Judah. Next question. Were the 12 tribes born in the land? I see where this is going. The children of Israel were slaves in Egypt. They left Egypt and came to this land where they conquered the people. Oh, and before Egypt, they lived in Canaan. The original tribes were born to a man named Israel, who was originally named Jacob. His father was Isaac, who was born to Father Abraham. Did I leave anything out? Yes, actually, you left out quite a bit. Name one thing I got wrong. Laman, my son, somewhere along the way, I must have failed you. It seems like you only learned half of your history, but not the most important half. King David served no one? Why would he gather all of the materials for his son Solomon to build the temple you walked past every day in Jerusalem? Was it to show his own greatness? Why would he write all those psalms? Was it to praise himself? Do you even remember how David came to be king? The words he used when he challenged Goliath.
I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied.
Remember how these lands were conquered? How the walls of Jericho fell? How the sun stood still for Joshua and his army? Aaron and Hur helping to keep Moses' hands up so Joshua and the army of Israel could prevail against Amalek. And the children of Israel just left Egypt? You think, after 400 years of slavery, the Pharaoh just let them walk out? Why did Jacob change his name to Israel? How was Isaac born to parents who had been childless for so long? How did Father Abraham become such a great man? The history of the children of Israel has never been just places or events. The history of the children of Israel is, and always will be, the Lord God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God made a covenant with Abraham that he would become a great nation, and he has. God sent Moses to free Israel from the tyrannical rule of Pharaoh. Don't you believe that? Yes. Then believe this. God is the one who brought the children of Israel here. He gave us these lands, and now he is the one who has judged the people in the city of Jerusalem. And to save them from consequences he could no longer hold back, he has sent prophets to the people of that city, just like he sent Joseph into Egypt, Moses to Pharaoh, Samuel to Saul, and even Nathan to David. The question is not, and has never been, what gives me the right? Because I don't have that right. But I tell you this, I know the God of our fathers lives, and it was he who sent me to declare his word to the people of Jerusalem. I know he is going to destroy Jerusalem because he himself showed me, and God himself has directed me to take my family and depart into the wilderness, where he will lead us to a land of promise for us and for our posterity. And if you won't take the time to find out if that's true, then Laman, my son, I will always love you, but there's nothing more I can do for you. And my father dwelt in a tent,